there, these are your handover videos for your Sprite Quattro EW. So starting off at the front, you've got your hitch, this is where you'll attach onto your tow wall. You've got your handbrake, 13-pin electrics, and your jockey wheel. Your jockey wheel is used to level the caravan. Then you've got 2 points either side of the caravan and 2 at the back. These are for your legs. Now, with regards to this, you only use the legs for stabilisation. Do not attempt to jack up the caravan or level the caravan using the legs. Just next to it, you've got your battery locker, with your point here for your mains, and then that's where your battery would sit. Inside the front locker here, you've got a gas bottle. You've got a gas bottle here, gas hose connected either side, nice and firmly and tight. Once both sides are connected, twist in the positive direction. It may say plus, it may say on, and that will begin to feed gas through into the caravan. Just here you have your flue. Don't have to do anything with your flue except make sure that it's clean and that there's no debris as it gets clean air into your boiler. And then just next to it you have your point for your water pump. Your water pump connects in just there, and I'll show you inside what the water pump looks like. Then at the end here you have these 2 points for your toilet. Just here is where you'll put in your water for your flush. Get yourself something like a watering can, and that will allow it to make it that bit easier to feed it through. And you can also put a bit of pink chemical to make it smell nice. Then underneath you have your cassette for your toilet. To release it, press up on this orange handle and pull out. It does also extend out like a suitcase if you pull that out a bit more. Then once you get to your emptying point on site, twist this head to the side, open up this cap. You want to tilt the box and at the same time press in this vent button here. Once you've done that one time, I do recommend just swilling it out with some fresh water and again tilting and venting. Then on this cap here you have measurements in imperial and metric for your blue chemical. Fill it up with some blue chemical, twist the cap back on, shove that back to the central position, and then push it back so that orange handle sits behind the teeth. You don't want to travel with either of these too full, so to fully empty it you have this little toggle here. That's to fully empty this top compartment there. Another little thing, you've got these 2 points here. You'll need some 28.5mm waste pipes, and this is for your wastewater from both your shower and your sink, and those will feed into a waste master. Okay, so situated underneath your front sofa, you have your boiler just here, and then you have this blue lead that leads to this yellow valve. This yellow valve is currently in the vertical position. That means that any water inside the pipes is being drained out. So you want it in the horizontal position. It can be either way horizontal, and that will allow the flow of water to come into the caravan. And then underneath this part here you have this like main control system which has your fuses and your trips. As you can see, all your trips are in the upright position. Also illuminates to show that the charger, there we go, and heating and hot water are on, and you can press them buttons in and they will no longer work. Same with this system shutdown button, press that in, nothing will work on the caravan. Then this box here, that is your battery charger. Okay, then over the top of the door you have this, which is almost like your main control panel. Press in here, you can see that there's light, well not light, energy coming into the caravan from mains. If it was a case you was hooked onto your car, you would see that illuminated and not that. We'll start from this. So first up, this button here, press it in, That does your lighting. This button here does your levels. So if it's currently on mains, or if you only have a leisure battery installed, it will show you the value on this side. You can also press in here and it will show you that value as well. And the same thing for if you was hooked up to your vehicle as well. Next, we have your pump button. Now, when you press in your pump button, you'll want to have a pump in a barrel full of clean drinking water with an Akrol. And then the way that you want to use this pump is you want to insert it. It cannot be removed unless you press in this bit here and pull it out. You have this plastic cap here to go over the top of the Akrol. Then you have this strainer at the bottom. The strainer has to sit at the bottom of the water barrel, or else it will just gasp through water. As you can see as well, they do have a little bit of a tendency to curl up, so just straighten it out before use. Then once you press the pump button with your yellow switch, which I mentioned previously being in the horizontal position, you want to come over to your taps, let the water come through for about 2 to 3 minutes, open up the tap and let it run for around about another 30 seconds, and you'll want a nice steady continuous stream. Check both sides, check both heats. You can also do it with the shower as well if you wanted. And then this last one here, press it in. That's for your awning light. Okay, then just next to it you have your Truma control panel. This is for your heating and your hot water. So you press it in here and whatever is flashing is whatever you can select. So right now it's a Caravan with a thermometer in it. And this is for the internal temperature of the Caravan, so what you would like it to be. So let's say I wanted it at 26. I press in on the dial and that would select it. And then you can see keeps it on 26. If I press it on accident and want to get off, press this back button. Next is the thermometer in water. This is for your water temperature, so you can either have it eco, which gets it to 40 degrees, hot, which gets it to 60, or boost, which will boost the temperature for 15 minutes, which is ideal if you want to take a shower or something, and then drop it back down. Next, we have the energy source. So what you're wanting to use for your heating and hot water. So it can either be done on strictly gas, a mixture of gas and 1 kilowatt of electric, gas and 2 kilowatt, strictly electric with 1 kilowatt, or strictly electric with 2. So for today, I'm just going to keep it on electric 2. Then we have the fan speed, either eco or high. You have these vents jotted across the Caravan, and if you select high, it will shoot out the air faster. Then we have this icon here. This allows you to set when you'd like the heating and hot water to come on and when you'd like it to come off. So you could have it start at 3:03 and end at 4:04, and the heating and hot water will come on for that period. Then you have your time. Allows you to set the time for it so that you can actually use the icon next to it. And then you have some additional settings just here as well. And then when you want to turn it off, you press and hold on the dial and it turns itself off. It will also go to that green screen whenever it's been idle for a little while, just so it doesn't disturb you whilst you sleep. Then here we have your Dometic fridge operation. So I'm just going to turn it off just so that we can start from fresh. So you can see it comes up with the Dometic icon when you flash on, and then it will come to this screen. Press in once and it allows me to get onto this point. This point here, after turning the dial side to side, this is for your power amount to chill the fridge. So the thicker the bar, the quicker it's going to chill. So if you want it on full, just like that, or you can have it down to the bottom, and there you go. Next up, you've got your power source. So you can either have it on auto, your car battery, gas, or 12 volt. It's currently on 12 volt. If I were to select auto here, it will choose automatically which power source it deems best. And if I'm to choose gas, you will hear that it does sort of tick in. I have checked that it does work on gas already, but what it sort of does, it ticks in, you'll hear it tick, and then it will sort of stop, and that means that it is now lit on gas. But just for today, I'm going to keep it on electric. Right, there we go. Okay, then right at the bottom you have some additional settings: beeping, fan speed, and brightness. So brightness shows you the screen brightness. This means that when I select something, it's going to beep, and that's for your fan speed as well. Now, when you want to turn off the domestic fridge, you can see as well there is some lights inside. When you want to turn it off, you just press and hold in on this dial and it will turn itself off. Then we have your hob and grill and oven. So this is all working off gas. So typical to your sort of normal gas cooker, in case you have to press in on the dial and twist it to the side, and at the same time press in on that button there to ignite. So just to show you, like, and there you go, you've got some nice continuous blue flames. Then again for the grill, and then again you can see for the grill you've got both sides nice and lit with the steady continuous flame. And then again just here on the oven. Main thing to note, don't press down on this glass until all of these burners are cold to the touch.